Y'all like that right there? Check out the crib. We got it fully rebuilt. Look at the drip. I got all the drip on the stands. This makes me want to go get the other armors now, specifically so I can put them in my house. All right, so before we jump back into the main story, there's one thing I want to do. Remember the white that we rescued, Marlena or whatever, that was cursed by Gonzalo Dim? She now stays at Corvo Bianco, Geralt's home, but she said that there's like some treasure at her old home that we can have, and I definitely want to go get that because we need some bread. Hopefully it's not too hard to find. All the spoons. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to fight something while we're here, aren't we? Absolutely.
Might want to look around some.
Is all this?
This one's full too.
Oh, it's gonna be in one of these?
Strange.
400 crowns.
Pretty. It'll look great in the house.
In the house? That's it? I did all that for 400 crowns, bro? Dang. Whatever. Something's better than nothing, I guess. All right, back to the main quest line. We're gonna go find the bootblack who appeared in Dettlaff's vision. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
Hey, I respect the
I'll
hustle.
conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna reason with these dudes. These guys don't seem like reasonable men.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep Dettlaff insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him!
Yeah.
We'll break your legs! Circle him!
You to help scofflaws and
What have I done? These guys have hands, I can just tell. No Quinn? Okay, okay. Ah, you thought? Okay, okay.
How long you gonna make me
Just
wait?
keep parrying. Oh my God! Okay.
Scallywag killed Four Fingers, lass!
Not good.
take him for a ride. Heck, numb it.
Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Oh yeah. Fist of Fury champion in Skellige, by the way. They didn't know what they were getting into. Rough day.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Making things difficult for me.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
Yep.
Come on.
Ha ha! Suckers. I feel kind of bad though.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Tell me about Dettlaff. I don't care about what you got going on.
Certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
This kid's a little hustler, dude.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
I'm about to use
How
Axie
much?
on your
Let's
ass.
say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand
500
with a big
crowns.
sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I don't have delusion level 2. God.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Yeah, I ain't giving you 500 though, man. Let's go 330.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Damn, bro.
It's not quite... I don't know.
God, little man. Oh yeah, I did get 400 crowns from that treasure hunt we just did.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Whatever.
Guess I can agree to that.
I could have just got delusion. I should.
It. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Let's investigate.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the
Oh man.
right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
We've no time to lose. It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Definitely his house.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
I love his voice actor, by the way. Huh, this isn't creepy at all.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Weird guy, huh?
Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Me too, Regis, me too. I want all his stuff.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Before I forget, I have a lot of skill points. Where's delusion? Oh, I already have it. I just don't have it. Oh. Wait, so what's this? You know what? I'm not really that crazy about the exploding shield. I know a lot of you like that one. I don't find, I think I would rather have delusion, personally. I'd rather have delusion and active shield. And melt armor is a must for me. I don't have any greater red mutagens. Wonder if I can craft any. No, I cannot. What are these? Winter cherry. I need to find me some of those, I guess. Okay. Well, we'll need to do that at some point. See what's up here.
Let's go. So this is his nest. Dettlaff Interrogating. You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Reunited. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair.
I knew it!
You shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
Wow.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
That's tough.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Reunited.
Who's Reunited?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Sounds like she did.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff...
So I have to, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I have to, this is the attention to detail that I love so much about this game, and how it shows the novel so much love and attention to detail, because it always talks about in the books how Regis always answers questions before they're even asked. And it gets on Geralt's nerves and the rest of their little crew that they run with in the books. They're always talking about how he's such a smart ass and he answers stuff before they even ask, and they can't stand it. And he just did it right there. And that is such a little minute detail that, like, a lot of people wouldn't even pay any attention to. If you hadn't read the books, you would think nothing of that. But that's just, I'm sorry for interrupting. That
Grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly, Reunited knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Reunited did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that, and hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He
Facts,
kills, for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
The plot thickens.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Reunited?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
See if we missed anything down here. Maybe I missed something up there?
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Letter to shopkeeper. For a long time, I have been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. Oh, damn, dude. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination. But so what? I would love it very much. Isaac. Whoa! Okay, then. Didn't know I was going to cry today. Eviction notice. Alric de Samp. Okay. So that's the shopkeeper, Alric? Is that like the alias he's going by? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
A mystery.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
I'm agree with him, because I don't think... I agree.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Reunited, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out?
Hasn't he already
searching for
killed
his lover?
5?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here.
Excuse me.
Dettlaff and
Sorry.
I both.
God, I'm sorry. All right, that one's completed. I'm very, very locked into what's going on now. We're gonna go see the Duchess.
Is that you?
I wonder if he's actually going to tell her. Wouldn't you almost want to keep that information kind to yourself for his sake? You know, I actually haven't been in here yet, inside the palace. Wait. Yeah, this is it. There she is.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon
Shut
after.
up.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Do I want to tell her? I'm gonna tell her.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher?
Why don't you go after him?
Monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight.
That's not true.
Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its
You are
heart.
a dumbass.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall
Can we
assemble a
decapitate
battue,
him right
bring
now?
the matter
Like-
to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
Okay.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
I hate this guy.
Wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna say that.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him.
You are just as annoying
No one
here as
else
you
should
are in the
die.
books.
That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmail?
Like they're so stupid. They're so it's like they're toddlers. Some of the characters in this game. He literally just said a higher vampire can only be killed by another higher vampire. Does he look like a higher vampire to you? God, you're stupid.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier.
Ah, they gonna know what kind of wine it is.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity.
Dude, wine snobs are actually the worst people in the world. They're the worst people on the face of the planet. They're up there with like CrossFitters to me. Taste of lavender and tree bark. But like, shut up.
It's simple. Saint Real. The 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait, Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Here we go.
Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Damn. That's crazy to think about. These are like, by far, these got to be the most powerful beings in the entire Witcher universe, right? They literally cannot be killed by anybody but their own. Witchers are useless against them.
Have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Whoa, okay. Okay.
Help! Save us!
Dang! Can I parry it?
Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
My God! Oh my God!
Back, you beast! Begone!
There we go.
Help!
Done.
Panther's the hardest enemies to fight in the game, dude.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
That's it, Roach.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held
Fabricio.
his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
We just ran over that
Could be a
dog!
servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Y'all heard that? We really ran over that puppy. I'm so sorry.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
I can see
Captain
y'all
de la
a killer.
Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
She's so bad, though. I can't lie.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
I want to talk to him.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
Okay, then.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Yeah. Nah, keep that same energy you had, big man.
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
So it's you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Poor guy. I feel kind of bad because he's obviously completely... He doesn't know.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep that same energy.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Poor guy.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Yeah, hold that thought. Let me get some... Is this est? Wooden hammer. Fiorano. That Nilfgaardian lemon come in handy. Okay. I think that's it.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Wasn't that right here?
Ravello. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Got Pomino over here.
This is it. No.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Sanreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
No, it's not going to be right there. Nope.
Sanreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Here it is.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
I picked up the hammer.
We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
You're spilling it everywhere.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sanreal.
Ah.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Make him drink it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sanreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
I gave in.
I thought he was just stupid.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sanreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Cintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
Cintra. I want to know what this idiot has to say.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to
You were gonna do it again?
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astre. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Let's
No
go.
reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Ah, okay.
The handoff begins. Watch for my signal.
Red Dead Redemption 2 type stuff. We got a wagon. Ah, it's not gonna let me drive it. That's lame.
Relax. Now we wait.
Freaking bandits.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Okay, Damien. Okay, I see you. You trying to win me over a little bit, huh?
We'll teach you discipline.
Hornets is his name. Dancing Star. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy now. Who's got it? Who's got that? Come here. Ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than an archer. Where they at? Where he at? Where that archer at? Whirl! Whirl! Whirl!
Never fight a witcher.
Whirl! Ow. My bad. Where's Hornets at? Bye. Oh, that's tough. Where'd that last one at? Bye-bye.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
You guys getting along?
Service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
They started to get along a little bit.
Questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Oh, they're gonna make me like him. Then they're gonna kill him, aren't they? They're gonna make me like him, and then they're gonna kill him. I can see it. It's too obvious.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
Aww.
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Ooh.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again,
Damn.
who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now.
Oh, that was tough.
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Wonder if we'll know him. I can't think of who any characters from the books that could be.
Take him away.
Unless it's just going
Throw
over
him
my
in the
head.
dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, But this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Yeah, he could be a middleman. Didn't think about that.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Damn.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Good luck.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What is that?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment.
We gotta dress up, don't we?
We'll squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Got a date with Your Grace? Okay, then. I might have to not. I can't turn that one down. I know, man. I know Dandelion's my boy and everything, but we can't turn that one down. He'll understand. He'll understand.
Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his? It's him. Get him.
Oh, I was just chilling, dude. I was just trying to go get my drip for the party, and they was just waiting for me. What's up with this? What's that little red skull on their health bar?
Time to end this.
Bye.
Look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Ah. Okay. Y'all come get some.
Keep calm.
Not like that. All right, let's get us some clothes. That's hideous. God, let's just do that. What's the cheapest thing I can get? Those will do. Nilfgaardian trousers. All right. All right, I'm good with that. That's fun.
Thank.
Ever your servant, sir.
Okay. Go to our inventory. These off. All right, now we're ready. Here she is. She better compliment me. I worked hard to get this. I had no money. I had to sell some stuff.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Dang, had to wait all day? I didn't get a mask.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
She gave me a mask.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora Soirée wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Let's go. Soirée started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora Soirée. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Okay. Oh, we got a freaking party on our hands here, huh? This is like the Hearts of Stone thing.
Go on, Geralt, be bold.
Good folk, yes, come and express yourself.
It's an paradigm manifested.
Paradise.
Throw paintballs to express your inner artist.
Science do not disturb. Must focus.
Quiet the gnome. Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
What?
The Soirée tour.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Manifestation of the man's soul. Joke's on you. I'm drawing a wiener.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
My lord. Oh, it's a party now. It's like a Diddy party out here.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
This is all too convenient.
Let's follow it.
This is way too convenient. I feel like it's a setup. He wants Geralt to find him. That's how I feel anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Axie? Delusion?
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
How convenient.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Bet. Wow, see how that just worked out so conveniently. There it is.
That must be Cecilia.
Nice.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Damn, this dude's cold-blooded.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his.
Wow.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must have climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door. then stepped in the soil.
Ah. Huh?
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
He's fighting. Somebody was chasing him, huh?
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
There was a fight or something.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Yup.
Blood stains. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Another one over here.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Cintrian tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
Uh-uh. Ah, okay.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together.
She's involved.
Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Cintrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who to trust in this game. So many plot twists. I don't think I've been right one time with any of my predictions, with any quest, ever.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Fair enough.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Dun Tynne. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Dun Tynne.
Dun Tynne. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Uh-oh. Something's about to happen.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
Sounds like a pretty...
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
You thought that was information you should have just kept to yourself, or?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Wow. How old were y'all?
They forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
I feel like you
Your
probably
mission has gained new import.
should have told
You
us
must
that,
go
though.
to Dun
Like,
Tynne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
okay, whatever.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Dettlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid.
How does she know
Why
Regis?
are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
She's a vampire.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
She's
Don't be
definitely a
fooled,
vampire.
dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
That's a threat.
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
I mean, I feel him. I feel him, though.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Dettlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Dun Tynne Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Dun Tynne.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff.
Don't I always? Doesn't Geralt always?
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the 2nd bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Dettlaff, well, he looks so badass, dude.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Dun Tynne.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Okay. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. Okay. Capture the castle. All right. Let's capture the castle, baby. Yeah, I've already made up my mind. After I get this platinum, I'm going to... because apparently you can transfer your save to other platforms. I did not know that. I'm going to transfer my save to my PC. Witcher 3 on my PC. And I'm going to continue New Game Plus there. Obviously, I can't promise I'll do an entire... another playthrough series, but like, you know, maybe do a couple videos here and there of what I got going on PC.
Welcome back, I
think that'll be fun. Will also be a good idea to go back and play the first 2 games too. I'll at least attempt to play the first game, I should say. He's not gonna have this here. Yeah, absolutely is not gonna have this. I don't even know why I'm looking. Where do you get a winter cherry, bro?
Need to get...
Whatever. I have a feeling this is about to be lit, man.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Huh? Oh, it's got to be after midnight? All right. Go there. Here we go.
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
Let's get it.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Dun Tynne is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Dun Tynne, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Also,
nothing.
Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them, we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
He better not die now, bro. I've swapped up heavily on him, on Damien. I actually mess with him heavy now.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Let's get it.
Kill him!
Yay! Yay! Okay, never mind. Come here, crossbowman. Or actually, that's a regular bow. My bad. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dude, that's so crazy to me. That wind-up is nutty. All right. Oh my God. All right, we're kind of struggling a little bit. It's all right.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
That did nothing. What do we got going on, man? What do we got going on? That reminds me. That reminds me. I saw your comments. I'm such an idiot. Where's it at? Autosave interval. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's quit messing around.
What is this? He killed. You go and tell him. Grab him.
You know, that actually, like, objectively makes zero sense. For that to do so much damage on the wind-up. All right, hold on a second. Let me... Hold that.
Shut up and fight.
Had to get a little creative there for a second. That's tough.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
You're right, but Geralt. Oh my God, we can't meditate. Okay, not good. Well, let's do this then. Let's put our. Oh no. Let's do that.
I see no ducals along the road. They must not be guardians. Roderick was right. We can flee. We'll manage.
I'm just. Oh, I was gonna ignore you. I was gonna ignore you. You know.
Hurry with those crates, but be careful if you drop any.
You did.
That's almost.
Yeah, dude.
Be ready to go soon.
You can't get hit once.
Office. Hugo and Belen would have fetched them. Someone's here. See what's taking reach the back wall. Come on, kill him.
I better not. Who's got the crossbows?
I shall show you, rogue.
Damn it.
I hate a freaking crossbow. Where you at? Where you at? Nuh-uh. 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 Uh-uh. Okay. Y'all hold that real quick. Yep. Yep. We a witcher now. Bye.
Mercy. I did no wrong.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Kept the wrong damn company. Cintrian's men, where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Siana?
Of course. She convinced me.
Ah, so she is involved.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
He's in love with her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower. The top floor. What will become of me?
I feel kind of sorry for bro. I'll help him. I feel like he was bamboozled.
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
He was definitely bamboozled. She did him wrong. Yeah, let me get all this real quick.
What is happening? This one! Kill the shitleister!
Oh, he got a name, brother? Huh? Whoa, that's a big boy right there. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was my people. Oh my God. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Oh my God.
I will tear you to shreds!
Why am I taking so much damage from these people? Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna be here so long, bro. Can I skip them though? Can I run through? That's the real question. I did it. I'm about to run through. F it.
This one! Kill the shitleister! We did it! There's one! They're all around!
Ha-ha!
Giving you one last chance.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yield.
The 10 harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
What the? Vampires. It's Regis or Dettlaff. Or both. That's not good. They don't need to be here.
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything.
Oh, I get to fight with him, dude. Peek! 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 Look at him! Whoa! No, bro, look at Regis. Nah, they going in. Look at him. I'm mesmerized by what they're doing right now. Let them do it. Let them do their thing. I'm here to watch.
They'll cut us down!
Dude, that was so hard. Is that it? Oh, we got more over here. More? I think that's it. Okay.
Expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
You really about to try it?
Renna. Are you hurt?
They're the same person.
If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
They're the same person.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
There's not two women. They're the same woman. What? That's got to be it, right? Am I way off?
We need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Dun Tynne's lord. Told me where I'd find Siana.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is
That's
short.
her.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
I'm just gonna tell her to confess. I'm not gonna accuse her of that yet.
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Yeah, same person.
Renna's not her real name. This is Siana. And Siana is
What you got behind your back?
Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Siana was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Dun Tynne and ran a Vanderguild out of here. Sent a man called the Cintrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Cintrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Siana had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
I don't blame him.
You will come to Teshamudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Yeah, like everything you just did, and now you care?
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
What do you got behind your back? Why'd she keep holding her hand behind her back?
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Siana, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Siana to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Dun Tynne shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with her.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Is it really that hard to believe after like her background? Like
what? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
I mean, open your eyes.
Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
So stupid. Like, Looks like Regis might have to do some work. He's the only one that can kill him.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about
That's so true.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes, spilt so much blood.
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
Eye roll.
I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister.
Oh my God.
We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace.
That's not fair.
Masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Dettlaff?
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil.
You have your sister because of him. If it wasn't, dude, you...
At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour.
Yeah, because vampires are foxes.
Have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Oh, she's the worst. She's like the worst character in the game. She's on Triss level with me. I'm not the...
Then perhaps Your Grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
Yeah. That's what I think about Toussaint. I'm going back to Velen.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. Very thin. Wisdom demands you choose your words more cautiously. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Dettlaff, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Yep.
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's almost like we warned you of that.
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have.
She just doesn't
Geralt,
understand.
work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
Get her out of here.
What? Freaking Bruxa. Here we go. Okay, wait, no, wait. Is this like the end? I'm not ready. I gotta walk away. We're not ending this today. I gotta walk away.